Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are here to talk about my low buy, my no buy, my product specific low buy, whatever you want to call it. I was inspired by Kelly Gooch. I do typically do some sort of like low buy or no buy in the beginning of the year. Sometimes it lasts all year, sometimes it's just for a certain amount of time. But I saw that Kelly Gooch last year did a product specific no buy. So I'm gonna have her channel listed down below as well as that video if I can find it. And I thought, you know what? That's a great way to do a low buy or a no buy. I have seen this done so many different ways. I personally myself in the past didn't limit myself monetarily wise. I would limit myself by the amount of products that I could purchase. I know my friend Alejandra Lisette, she does a makeup rehab. I will have her video listed down below, but she gives herself like a point system. So she starts with so many credits in her bank, and then as she uses up products, she can add credits. As she makes purchases, she can deplete credits. And I kind of pondered that idea, but I thought, you know what? I still want to buy what I want to buy when I want to buy it, but I want to be smart about my makeup purchases, if that makes sense. So that is what we are here to do today. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Kelly and I love all things makeup and beauty. I love talking, I love makeup, I love talking about makeup. So if you like to chat about makeup too, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of the KBELLA fam. But why don't we go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, so for this low buy, no buy, it is product specific, and there are some items I just want to monitor how much I'm purchasing, and then other items that I just don't want to purchase at all. And then you're gonna see there are some things I'm not limiting myself on. Let's start with no buy, like products I want to say no to in 2023. This is going to be very difficult for me, but I wanna say, I don't even want to say it because then it's going to make it real. I want to say no lip products. That is going to be complete torture because I am such a lipstick junkie. I love lipsticks. I feel like if I said no lip liners, totally fine. Even if I said no glosses, totally fine. But I'm saying like no lip products, no lip liners, no lipsticks, no liquid lipsticks, no lip glosses. I want to say no lip products. And the reason why I'm saying that, I recently talked about my Project Pan, how I was inspired by my friend Smags because she mentioned that she used up a foundation, and I realized it's been years since I've used up a foundation. She went ahead and purchased another lipstick because she finished that lipstick. I think I've only finished one lipstick in my entire life, and the problem is I see these shades that are repetitive, by the way, that I love. I purchase them, use them a couple times, and then sometimes they just sit in my collection to rot, and I don't want that to happen. I want to be purposeful with my makeup, so I'm definitely going to be tempted. I know there will be lip products that I will want to purchase, but I am going to try very, very hard to not purchase any lip products in 2023. I'm not feeling very confident in myself, but y'all pray for me. That's what we're gonna try and do. I also want to say no concealer, no powder. This I feel like is doable. Concealer and powder aren't typically items that I purchase a ton of for myself. I typically only repurchase them, but I currently have 3 or 4 concealers in my collection and 3 powders in my collection. So I feel like that's good. I feel like I'm like at capacity and I would like to use some up. So I don't think that's going to be hard, but I don't want to make any purchases there. Then I want to say no cream products. No cream products, especially cream eye products. I don't like creams and I keep trying to make myself like creams. I have purchased cream bronzers, I have purchased cream blushes, I've purchased cream like pot eyeshadows, and I just don't love them. I don't love them. I don't love them. And then I don't use them, and then they sit in my collection. And I keep trying to love them, and I keep trying to enjoy them, and I purchase more thinking that's gonna be the one that I love, and it just isn't. I even purchased the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. Everybody raves about it. I thought this is going to be the product that makes me love creams, and it's not. I don't love creams. I don't love cream products. So we are gonna say no to creams in 2023. I hope. Those were my 3 no categories. The next categories, I want to put myself on a low buy. So I said, I am tempted by complexion, y'all. I feel like it's year of the complexion. There are so many foundations that are coming out. I just purchased, this is starting in 2023, but at the end of December, I just purchased the Chanel No. 1 foundation because I knew I wanted it and I knew I was gonna put myself on restriction and I didn't want it to count. I actually got the wrong shade, so I need to exchange it, but I purchased the Chanel No. 1. But I also wanna try the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation. I also want to repurchase my Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I know there are going to be more foundations that are going to come out and tempt me, but like I said in my Project Pan, Smags finished a foundation and I have not in years. So I am going to tell myself that I can purchase 2 foundations this year. I can get 2. I'm going to let myself get 2 foundations and add them to my collection, but no more foundations after that until I finish one. I need to finish up a foundation. I cannot just have them sitting in my collection, rotting away, getting unused, and being wasted. So 2 foundations this year. No more after that until I finish one up. I'm also putting myself on a limit for eyeshadow palettes. I haven't quite done my ranking all of the eyeshadow palettes that I tried in 2022 yet. That is something I'm going to do, but I haven't done it yet. However, I know that I bought a lot last year, and then sometimes they like come in and out of my collection, in and out of rotation. So I am going to limit myself to 12 eyeshadow palettes. And I came up with 12 because I thought that's 1 eyeshadow palette a month. I feel like if I purchase 1 eyeshadow palette a month, and it doesn't have to be 1 a month, maybe I purchase none in January and 2 in February, that's totally fine. I just want to limit myself to 12. And I feel like if I limit myself to 12, then I'll be more thoughtful in the purchases that I get, and then hopefully I'm not decluttering so much, but actually using what I purchased. So 12 eyeshadow palettes for the entire year. That is what I want to say. And then I'm also going to say 1 blush, bronzer, or highlighter per month. Not 1 blush, 1 bronzer, 1 highlighter. 1 blush, bronzer, highlighter per month. So again, for a total of 12. So I can have 12 new products coming into my collection, but that's blushes, bronzers, and highlighters lumped into that category. Not 12 blushes, 12 bronzers, 12 highlighters. I think you know what I'm saying. 12 collectively. Because I love face products, I love blushes, I love bronzers, I love highlighters, but I only have 1 face. I only have 2 cheeks, okay? I have a large collection already, but I still want to get more. I don't want to restrict myself completely. I want to get more, so I'm going to limit myself to 12 of those as well. And the last product that I want to limit myself in this year are face palettes, and I want to say no more than 3 face palettes. Toward the end of the year, I feel like I went face palette crazy. Now for face palettes, I am considering anything that's more than 1. If it's a duo, I'm considering that a face palette. If it's a blush and a bronzer, that's a face palette. If it's 3 highlighters, that's a face palette. Anything that's more than 1, I am considering a face palette. And so I'm gonna say no more than 3 for the entire year. That's it. That is what I am going to focus on this year, just to kind of curb my spending, to pay attention to what's coming into my collection and making sure that when items come into my collection, I'm getting use out of them. Now, these low buy, no buy items do not come into play when it is a gift from someone or if it's PR. If I am sent something in PR or gifted something for my birthday, for a holiday, that's not going to count towards this. These are items that I am spending my money on. That's the plan this year. So thank you, Kelly, for this inspiration. We will see how I'm going to stick with it. I don't know how often I'll do an update. There may only be 1 update mid-year and then end of the year. It just depends on my purchases, but I mean, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll be doing hauls and things like that. But I thought that this would be a different way to do a low buy, no buy. I haven't done it this way before, but also it allows me to make purchases when I want to, just to be a little bit more thoughtful. So that's going to do it for this video. Let me know down below, are you doing a no buy, a low buy? Are you going to do product specific? What do you need to curb in your collection? Otherwise, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.